Hello everybody and welcome back to Trackmania. Today we'll be doing a few more races. We've got Shifting Heights here, which is another one I've gone and done. I might try some server stuff eventually, but I just love making tracks and like forgetting about them for a while and then racing them and then thinking, oh gosh, I was such a horrible, mean person back then. Yeah, I guess it just shows how, whoa, that was weird for a second, how sort of poor sometimes your flowing of a track can be. And then you're like, oh, I've now sort of gotten to terms with using more than just the regular track pieces, using different types of track pieces. And I'm learning as I go. And hopefully, I'm learning as, hopefully this thing's learning to compute shadows a bit better. Hopefully, but nobody knows. Oh god, man, that was a bit weird. But yeah, this is something called Shifting Heights, and it's all about going upward and downward and back again, and having lots of jump. Well, not really much jumps, but interesting stuff. Solving a few of my previous mistakes, you might say. But not really. Seriously, is this thing just going to just bump into the side repeatedly? No, it's not. It is going to take a while, because reasons. Drive. And I love the nighttime thing for the track. I think nighttime though does make it much more difficult for the shadows to be computed properly though. But I've also added some decorations and stuff, as you might notice throughout the race. Because yeah, adding a bit more decoration is actually kind of cool. Oh dear. See, I'm adding bits like this now, and like launchy stuff. My cough is still here, thankfully. Oh no, this is the evil bit. It sort of like throws you off a little bit. The thing is, this isn't exactly difficult, it's just kind of different, I guess. But as you can see, it flows much better than my previous stuff. It's more sort of a cool, you can race to this as opposed to, it's Kaizo. I mean, that was kind of Kaizo-like. You can't see until it's too late. Whoops. But it's my sort of view that unless you're trying to do a Kaizo track, you should only mess up at something a couple times before you get it right. And yeah, I did this sort of thing, so if someone just skims past this, I'll miss a checkpoint. But I figured using different pieces in different ways would be kind of interesting. But look at all these interesting, like, decoration pieces I've actually managed to add in, which look pretty cool now. And it's like you can see other bits of tracking, and like, it kind of is disorienting in a way. Yeah, it's like, whoa, what the heck? Ah! But I need to stop putting corners right after loops and stuff, and jumps. Ooh! You see, didn't take long. And it's like a single lap thing as opposed to point to point, it's like just one lap thing. That's that. And it didn't take me very long at all, surprisingly. So we can try another race, which is new term. It's one I made recently, which is actually using different stuff entirely, using a different kind of thing entirely. I think I pre-computed. Oh, it has to compute shadows for this as well. So one thing that has been happening lately is, I want to talk about this, the whole clown thing. I don't know what to make of this whole clown scenario, in all honesty. Like, why clown? I mean, I get that people are playing, these thieves or murderers, what have you, are playing on the whole thing, that people are scared of clowns, but being so close to Halloween, that's going to stop a lot of people from having some pretty cool clown costumes this year. Yeah. Oops. Look, it's all, but in other news, this is all, different kind of thing. I figured out how to use these, like, wall pieces a bit differently. and that's the thing they're actually intended to do, which I never realised. Like an idiot. Oh, goodness. I crashed into that like a moron. And yeah, because apparently multi-lap tracks need at least one checkpoint, I had to put that in there. Because reasons. But these things don't really fit with other tracks, and I fell into the water. Yeah, multi-lap track, you can't just have the bit. You have now at least one checkpoint. I mean, I guess because you could just drive around the thing and drive around the back of it and just constantly get lapped, but who am I to know? But with regards to this whole clown situation, I mean, I don't know much about it because I think it's happened in America, and America does that kind of weird stuff all the time. So, who knows? Oh dear. Like, but this sort of thing needs to, like, stop, because it's just weird, irritating, and kind of crazy. And as someone, who's never been affected by clowns, I'm just like, but why would you prey on people who are scared of clowns? Or, use clown... Then again, I'm guessing these people are inspired by the old Payday 2. I guess. Except being a bit more dickish. Payday 2, though, the Payday series, is a series that I have not had yet to play, but I've heard many good reviews on it. And, mostly good reviews. Some of them are a bit because people think it's just GTA 5 again. But it's not, apparently. It's like, it kind of is and it isn't. It's like if if GTA was all about heists, basically. Um, but it's, people really, really bump up the reviews on it, and they really say it's great, it's really good. So I might try it out at some time if it's on Steam, or especially on a Steam sale. Yeah, I would be inclined to give it a go. The old college try, as it were. And I wonder how, like, these people who are like, I mean, there's a surprising amount that's inspired by popular media like video games. I mean, look at that Joker shooting, whatever it was, the premiere of the Dark Knight Rises. Well, a showing of the Dark Knight Rises, not the actual premiere, because otherwise that would be even more heard about, and it's much more difficult to do something like that as just a regular member of the audience. But I mean, that guy was inspired by the Joker's idea of let's murder everyone and have a good time doing it. Well, understand what I mean. But inspiration, nothing is done without some kind of inspiration. Well, most things. So it really isn't surprising to see things like clown murderers and etc. etc. I mean, you could technically say that Payday 2 took stock from the ideology of the Joker with it, and you can say that it's inspired by both ideas, clowns and murder, and but then that's the case of what came first, the chicken and the egg. I mean, the chicken, obvious. Now, who knows? I'm not even going to go into that debate because chickens and eggs and Gordon Bennett. And then there's the final track that I've made so far, which is Roller Coaster. Roller Coaster. So I might have to go back and make some more tracks, because Gordon Bennett. But they need to have like a track piece, a checkpoint piece that can fit on those like square platform pieces, so that you can actually use. You don't actually have to build another racetrack piece that's completely different to the rest of your track just to fit, just to actually have it so it's a working thing. But I swear they were those pieces. They are somewhere. I could have sworn that I've seen them somewhere. I'm gonna kick myself because I think I remember where they are now, and I'm just so stupid. I think maybe it's because the computing shadow thing takes longer because of the certain things that had overlapping each other, whereas this one doesn't have much overlap. In fact, as you'll find out, it's very smooth. I actually took advantage of using that same idea with this that I did with, it was like that epic launcher track I reviewed that I played quite some time ago. And this takes a similar idea, except refines it, because you don't need, you know, a bunch of those weird multicolored boosts. You can just use regular. Otherwise it just launches you up hilariously, and you don't need all that much launch, to be fair. You just need enough. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Zoom, 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 zoom. They didn't have like a piece which sort of like flips in between, like flips, you know, the different angles. Which I think they should have, like, you know, that changes up your left angle to your right angled side. So you could have like to make it a bit more flowing. But this is a free version of a game, so well, it's a free, yeah, a free version of a pretty big game that has various different titles in it that will all mesh together. You know, they're almost like DLC in a sense, you know, in that they're very intricately woven. But one can work without the other. So you just want to play the free one, you can play just the free one. Oh dear. I think most games should do that, just like dedicated different games which mesh together. I mean, naturally it's not possible to do that with like everything, but good. With stuff like Trackmania, it works really well. It's like buying a different box of Hot Wheels. Yeah. Oh no. No, 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 no. I nearly crashed. This is one of those, it's not quite Kaizo, but it's like an endurance style of race, because you can't mess up. There are no checkpoints on the way, but it's a start to finish one. Because I figured the other one was like, I don't really want to put racetrack pieces in, so I'll just like not put anything in. And that thing there is just safety bumper. Kind of. I have not mastered the art of flipping my car yet, though. Not mastered that. Wish there was a dedicated button. Whoa. Upset they don't have points for manualing and wheelies. Ah. That first bit always seems to literally throw me off. And it's like, no, you're not doing that. I also need to learn to sort of put in more of those, like, in-between pieces more regularly, as opposed to just the flat upward ones. Plus, I'd love to see a version of, like, you know, the corner pieces, which also does that, as opposed to just straight upward, like straight diagonals. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, gosh dang it. It's that bit, because it's like, you don't want to crash into the wall, but you don't also want to go too slow. I think you've just got to pelt it and hope for the best. Ah! I mean, I could cheat, I guess. But that's the thing, I don't really want to cheat, because I'm not one of those people that's very good at speedrunning anything. I mean, I remember, I was watching these guys called the Beard Bros, which, by the way, look them up, the Beard Bros, are really good YouTubers, they're really hilarious. They're playing Super Mario 64, the DS version, so I guess Super Mario DS. They're doing that whole, the slide thing, the secret slide in the castle. And obviously there's that shortcut you can do, and it's like, huh, yeah. Obviously they weren't the first to do it, but, you know. Whoa! Oh, Gordon Bennett. I guess this is another track I won't be able to complete purely because of time. And I'm really, really sorry, but free recording software. And I'm going to keep mentioning this, it's free. Which means that it really doesn't like me doing things. Booyah! I don't know why I just didn't do that from the beginning. It means that I can get to this point so I can fuck up much quicker. Don't fuck me. Thank you. Anyway, this has been Chaotic Jack saying I have to do my outro now because I've not got time left. But thank you guys for watching this video here. Don't forget to leave a like, favorite, subscribe and stuff. And I will see you guys in the next, really, that was it, video. Goodbye.